All right, guys, what's up? Carter Williams here, EMT, CrossFit Level 2 certified coach. And I want to talk to you about something that I get asked a lot about. So oftentimes people come to me and they start asking, how can I train for an academy? How can I get ready, prepare myself? Let's just dive right into this. First off, I tell them you need to start building your base. You need to build your legs' ability to push itself for longer distance. So building your aerobic capacity, aerobic threshold. If you want to just, make it through an academy, you need to be able to run at least 4 miles in a row. Okay, which isn't anything, it's not, you should already be running a lot. But that's kind of first off. If you want to succeed or, excel in an academy, I would say be able to run 4 miles at a 7-minute pace. That's getting pretty good. Again, that's probably like, middle of the pack high school cross country runner. They're able to do that. So building your body's ability to run for a longer distance without stopping. You're going to be expected to do that on the job, to be able to push yourself for a long amount of time. And you need to go into something like that so that when you do have to go on a longer run, you're not freaking out or you're not letting your body get injured with shin splints or tight hips, tight hamstrings. That's another thing, just starting to build the base so that your body can handle that. So that's my first piece of advice. You need to be able to push yourself in some sort of cardiovascular way. Running's a great one because you're going to be on your feet in the job. So that's kind of the start of it. Second, I would say build your body's ability to do body weight exercises efficiently and fast. So push-ups, pull-ups, air squats, sit-ups, lunges, stuff like that. You are going to need to be able to do probably, I would say at the very least 20 push-ups in a row. Something that I would say you're on the higher side of average is 50 unbroken push-ups. And those need to be legit push-ups. So if you don't know what those look like, send us a video. I'll tell you if they are legit or not push-ups. Somebody who's excelling, I would say 70 plus, unbroken or with minimal breaks. That is somebody who's going to be at the top of their class. And that should be what you're striving for. Next, pull-ups. So again, just being able to pull your own body weight. That's going to be key. You're going to, the thing that you have to push the most is going to be yourself, your own body weight. So being able to do pull-ups is going to be key. 20 unbroken, no kipping pull-ups, I would say would be a good goal to shoot for. You should be able to do at least 10 in a row unbroken. Air squats, same thing with air squats. I would put them in the caliber as of push-ups. So 50 unbroken in a row, full extension down all the way up through the top. About 50 in a row is good. 70 you're getting into where you really want to be. You should be able to do a minimum of 30 unbroken. If not, you really need to start building that leg strength, so that you can handle something like running up and down stairs or, picking someone up and carrying them. You're going to need to build your leg strength. Next, so another great way to train is anaerobically. So building your anaerobic threshold. Sprints is a great way to do this. So is Tabata. So pushing yourself high intensity for a short amount of time. So a 20-second all-out sprint and then 3 minutes to recover. You are going to have a metabolic response to this and you're going to have a hormonal response to this. Your body's going to react very positively when it comes to fitness if you're able to do this. It's also going to keep you from getting injured when you do have to do something like a sprint. Tabata is another great way to train. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. That would be something like a body weight Tabata is awesome. Something where you're doing push-ups for 20 seconds with a 10 seconds rest while you're maintaining the intensity. Even if your reps start to go down because your body's going to start to fatigue, you won't get a full recovery in that 10 seconds. But because you're pushing it to maximum capacity, your body is going to respond very positively to that without overdoing it on your body, without getting injured from overtraining. It's one of the best tools you can utilize for something like this, especially something in the industry where you're going to get high intensity calls often. If you look at something like the biddle, it's about 5.5 to 8.5 minute range. That's going to be aerobic threshold. That's going to be where your mile training comes into play. Your miles, putting the miles on your legs, being able to build the endurance is going to come into play. Next, you have things like carrying a ladder, things like holding onto something, running upstairs, things like pulling a hose. That's where your body weight training is going to come into play. If you've developed your delts, your traps from doing body weight exercises, when you get to that hose, you're not going to fatigue as easily. You're going to be able to fly through that. Okay. Then you got the sprint work. And if you think about the biddle, you're sprinting upstairs, then you're coming down the stairs. You go high intensity for that time sprinting up the stairs, and then you have your body's ability to recover. If you are doing sprint work, you're training your body to be able to recover quickly. And that's going to be huge for this. Okay. Something like pulling the hose. Again, you're taxing your system in a very quick way. So that's something where the sprint work comes into play. That's my advice for people who come to me and they ask, how can I get ready for an academy? How can I get ready to, excel, go above and beyond? Build your endurance, build your ability to push your own body weight. Push-ups, pull-ups, air squats. A great body weight exercise is a CrossFit workout called Cindy. 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats for 30 minutes. A top candidate is going to get about 30 rounds of that. So every minute on the minute, they would finish a round of the 5, 10, 15. Someone who's pretty good would be in the 20 to 25 range. And then under 20 is, I would encourage you to try to build that and get that up. Okay. Even if you need to cut down the reps, like say it takes you too long to do 5 pull-ups, cut that down to 3 pull-ups. Then the other thing would be trying to build, so we got the endurance, trying to run 4 miles at a 7-minute clip or 3 miles at a 6-minute pace. That's putting you at a 5K at about 18 plus. And that's about mediocre for a high school cross-country runner. So you need to be at that type of endurance. Then the body weight exercises and then the sprints. Doing sprint work, you find a hill, if you find stairs to run, that's going to, like I said, you're going to have a great anaerobic response to that, building your ability to hold air, be efficient with air, and your muscles' ability to recover in those high intensity situations. All right, guys, that is my advice for somebody coming in. I'm going to be making more of these. Please like, subscribe if you know somebody who's starting an academy or is, dreaming of being a firefighter, police officer, in the military, nurse. Please send them this video, and I look forward to making more of these. Have a great day.